How old's your son? How old?
17.
Yeah.
One more.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter. Go on, just do it. No,
yeah,
trust me,
no.
I'm paying up for 24-year-old. It's fine.
I'm 20.
Oh, yeah. I love you.
Alright, I've got the most fucked story time. You're going to want to watch this. I got a phone call from the police saying that she had filed a sexual assault claim against my name.
What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Give me the HBO special. That's a Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Let's get right into the video.
We need to talk about sexual assault in the metaverse. A woman was recently groped in Horizon Worlds.
Please get the hell away from me now.
Dude, back off.
Soy boy, get out of here. Bug over, mate. You wanna suck my
No, I
dick?
don't think so. Bugger off.
It's be your
Yeah.
love life.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'd
get
watch-
kicked soon.
And this is exactly the future of how humans are going to communicate. If you think social media is bad with how we communicate in terms of not being able to really convey our ideas and not really being responsible because we're behind keyboards and we're kind of anonymous, this is what it's going to be when this metaverse thing happens. It's going to be social media 2.0. Imagine the Me Too movement meets like a Call of Duty lobby. And the truth of the matter is, I don't think women are going to be able to handle some of the things that guys are going to be saying to each other and to them in these metaverses. And that's where the censorship comes in. Major social media platforms make majority of their money and they support their platforms through advertisement sales. And the only way you're going to buy stuff is if you're happy. So they're going to be booting people off of the metaverse because somebody hurt somebody's feelings. And if this is our only way to communicate, you're pretty much being made excommunicado because you made somebody feel bad. And that can be dangerous when we're talking about freedom of speech. The metaverse is expected to be worth $82 billion by 2025. Mark Zuckerberg has been meeting with influential religious leaders trying to convince them that if they only promote their religious teachings on the metaverse, they're going to have a bigger and broader reach. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Versace, all these big luxurious brands are starting to invest in virtual clothing. Dolce & Gabbana just sold $6 million worth of virtual clothing in a 9-piece set. Justin Bieber just hosted a live concert in the metaverse. Every time I wake up next to you, I talk to God. Why go to the concert and risk getting the virus when you could just sit at home, keep your mask on, make sure you keep your mask on, when you could just sit at home, pay the $20 and watch it from home? People are buying virtual land and virtual real estate at record high numbers. Imagine buying a $400,000 virtual home just to be kicked out of it by the metaverse because you called somebody a nasty name. And the more you are invested into this virtual world, the more incentive you're going to have to just follow the rules. Think about it. The more accomplishments and the more success you have in the metaverse, the more the metaverse is going to become more appealing than real life is. And Mark Zuckerberg is going to be in charge of all of this. He's going to have a monopoly on culture and consciousness. I know what some of y'all are thinking. What about reality? What about fresh air? Dial it down, silly old goat. This is the future.
Future's now, old man.
Welcome to the shit show.
What's up, boss?
Hey, bro, how you doing, man?
All right, boss. What's happening?
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
you with my wife?
What's up, boss?
That's my wife right there.
Okay, well,
All right, that's my wife.
Wow.
All right, I don't know what you're digging for, but that's my wife right there. And I want a divorce, okay? Will you give me a divorce? Will you give me a divorce, please?
That's over with.
Please, give me a divorce. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay? I'll turn the camera off. All right? Here's the key. I'm done. All right? I'm done. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Okay? I love my daughter. That's the only thing that's important to me, okay? I have no beef between me and you anymore. I know you're a good man. It's all good, man. This is not going to be seen by anybody except the judge. All right? So you ain't got to worry about nothing. All right? I'm sorry for disturbing you. You have a nice day.
I'll get at a 10 out of 10. That's probably, honestly, the best exposed catching my wife cheating video I've ever seen in my life. Not because it's so explosive. It's not as entertaining. He's not yelling and screaming and threatening people, but he's very cool, calm, and collected, and he tells her exactly what it is. Hey, this is over. I don't want to deal with you anymore. To me, it seemed like this wasn't the first time, but this was the time he was going to make sure that he could prove to the judge that this was happening so that he could take control. And that's exactly what you got to do. You got to be strategic when it comes to this stuff because you have the leverage if you play your cards right. If you ruin it by getting violent, then that's going to go out of the window. People will ruin the leverage by being overly emotional and overly violent towards the person that's cheating. And I understand completely because you've committed your life and resources to this person. But at this moment, you have to protect yourself as a man because we understand that when we go into family court, when it comes to domestic disputes, you are guilty until proven innocent as a man. So in this situation in particular, he acted cool, calm, and collected. He told her exactly what it was. Hey, I want a divorce. Here's the key, and I just want my kids. And when the judge sees that video, I think when you get a visual of what was actually going on and just how cool and calm and collected this man was, it's going to be irrefutable that he deserves his children. And I think he did a great job at protecting himself and getting the results that he wanted out of that situation.
How old's your son?
17.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't you take photos?
Wow, 17-year-olds.
One more.
Hold on.
Doesn't matter. Go on, just do it.
Oh,
No, trust me, I'm paying up for 24-year-old. It's fine.
I'm 20.
Oh yeah, I love you. He will actually kill me. Shall I? Right, how many followers do you have?
170k.
Message me.
See you later.
Alright, I've got the most fucked story time. You're going to want to watch this. So this is the mum that was moving to me the other day in the restaurant.
I'm 20.
So she was creaming. But she DM'd me saying this just after I posted it. Clearly wanted me to take it down, but I was like, fuck it, I'll leave it up for the boys. She was pissed, but whatever. I'm gonna read this off for y'all. It says, "Hi babe, please can you take the video off TikTok of me? Thanks." And then later on, because he didn't respond, it says, "Please delete this." And then again she says, "Please delete this. It's not fair on my son." And then she says again, "Please delete this." So she told him to delete it a few times and he decided to keep it up because he can do that. Let's keep going though. I did not expect to get this phone call though a couple days after it went viral. A woman's come and said that that was sexual assault. Have you seen the video?
I have, yes.
I got a phone call from the police saying that she had filed a sexual assault claim against my name, against Tiki Toki's name.
Under caution because that's how we conduct the investigations. I can't say, what's going to happen.
I'm going to make another video after my interview in a couple of days, so make sure to follow for part 2.
Message me.
See you later.
And this is exactly what I'd be talking about. This is a 40-year-old woman approaching a 20-year-old man. She has a son that is 17 years old. So this man is literally 3 years older than her son. But she is still willing to try to ruin his life because she regretted a decision that she made. She didn't file the charges because she actually got assaulted. She filed the charges because she regretted a choice that she made. That's an important point because I'm seeing so many girls, especially college-age girls, being taught that if you regret a choice that you made, that's assault. If a man convinces you to sleep with him, that's considered coercion now. And the kicker is, it's really just a defense mechanism. Because pretty much in every situation where two people sleep with each other, there's a man convincing and initiating the woman to sleep with him. So if a woman wakes up regretting the decision she made the night before, she could just say, well, he convinced me into it. That must be coercion. And if he coerced me, I can consider that assault. And it's crazy because you can't even use the research anymore. I'm seeing these percentages, 60%, 70%, 80% of women on college campuses saying that they've been assaulted at some point. How are we ever supposed to take you serious when people are considering stuff like this as assault? Now imagine if he wasn't recording this video. Imagine if the girl was 20 years old and she claimed that a man that was 20 years old did this to her. And the main problem is there are women out there that are really being assaulted, but they can't get the light of day because the files are filled up with women that are just making false allegations because they don't like the results of what they're doing. Now just think about the Me Too movement. You have affluent men being approached by hundreds of women a day trying to get pictures, trying to get close to them, trying to get hugs, and then these allegations come out of assault, and this is what they're considering to be assault. But when the average person hears assault, they don't think about it in these terms. They think about something much more brutal. So when you blemish somebody's image and you get all of their ads and sponsorships taken away because of stupid false allegations, that is ridiculous. You're destroying a person's life. And this 40-year-old woman was willing to ruin this 20-year-old man's life because she regretted the decisions that she made and she didn't want to be exposed for what she was doing. That is dangerous. Just keep in mind that if this one was the one that got caught on camera, there are 1,000 more examples of this exact situation happening that didn't get caught on camera. Till next time.